It's Friday and we are in chapter 5 of Thessalonians, and we've got to the part where Paul gives his final advice. He's sort of sending this, his closing statement in his conclusions in his letter to the Thessalonians, and actually he talks about encouraging one another and building each other up, just as they are already doing. I think he knows, he's had the evidence come back to him from Timothy, that these people are facing persecution and challenge, and they must be encouraging one another, because they can't possibly be flourishing like they are if they were doing this alone. They are building one another up. So he goes on to give them some quite specific recommendations and suggestions about how they can do that well. In verse 14, he says, brothers and sisters, we urge you to warn those who are lazy, encourage those who are timid, take tender care of those who are weak, be patient with everyone. See that no one pays back evil for evil, but always try to do good to each other and to all people. I think that's sort of referring to that particular context where they were finding there was this idleness that we talked about yesterday amongst people. And he's saying, warn those who are being lazy. I think it'd be quite hard to say to someone, I think you're being lazy, you need to get up and get involved. But actually maybe the way we can do that is just by encouraging someone to join us in something, in a project we're doing, or in a bit of serving that we're doing, sharing the enjoyment that we get and the satisfaction that we get from a serving role, and encouraging someone to join us in it. Encourage those who are timid. If someone's feeling shy or uncertain about their abilities, reminding them of what they have in God and encouraging them to join you in what you're doing. There's something about noticing what you appreciate or see, all the skills and abilities and the things that you see in others, and actually speaking them out, being someone who speaks words of life over those around us. We want to be people who speak life into situations, who influence atmospheres by the way we speak. Be tender in the way you care for those who are weak. So especially looking for those in our body, in our church family, who are struggling, who are finding they haven't got the strength for what they need to do, whether that's physically, emotionally, mentally, and finding ways to come alongside people, whether that's with prayer, whether that's practically making a specific effort to look out for those who are struggling. Be patient with everyone. Oh gosh. There's probably, as there is for me, there's probably for you certain situations that really try your patience. People maybe that rub you up the wrong way. I think sometimes it's about being intentional, acknowledging that, talking to God about it, and also praying and thinking ahead of time, like, how am I going to resist losing my temper in this situation? How am I going to resist being short or short-tempered about this? How can I choose to actively, intentionally be patient in a situation and let God grow me in this? See that no one pays back evil for evil. No revenge, guys. You need to show grace to one another. We need to show grace. We need to be known for the grace that we show to one another. And always try to do good to each other and to all people. And then he finishes by saying, always be joyful. Never stop praying. Be thankful in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you who belong to Christ Jesus. I think it's easy to let our gratitude and our joy fluctuate with our circumstances, but we know that our joy is based on who God is, really. It's a conscious decision to do what God says, however we're feeling, whatever we're facing, to choose joy and gratitude and a focus on God instead of our circumstances. So yeah, what a great place to end the week. Always be joyful, never stop praying, be thankful in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you who belong to Christ Jesus. It's been great spending the week with you. See you soon.